the Napa Auto Parts Fall Final. These are the men and women that live by the grace of God. This is what the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour is all about. Stand and stay standing, ladies and gentlemen, as they head down the back straightaway and give them the send-off that they deserve.
So we have the yellow light still flashing on the track, so we'll probably be delayed by at least a lap. The pressure being felt right now by Chris Pastriak in car number 75. And our family Ford of Enfield safety truck is headed out into the turn 3 area.
And while that has been happening, there we go. From the starter's stand, they're giving the signal that we're going to go green and run. Before we go green flag racing, let's quickly go to Kyle Rickey down on pit road. Give him a wave, ladies and gentlemen.
There they got the one-to-go signal. We'll be keeping an eye on pit strategy, and it will be impossible to keep track of depending on how the caution flags fall. Every time a car comes to pit lane, they can either take fuel or run tire. They can't do both. Fuel mileage also could be an issue depending on how the yellows fall. Doug Kobe found that out the hard way just a couple of weeks ago.
Trouble also with the 54 car already, guys. The gauges are not working on Tommy Catalano's number 54 machine. One man has called every one of Mike Stefanik's 20 victories at Stafford Motor Speedway. He is the voice of Stafford, Ben Dodge Jr., who will take you to the green flag.
Off turn number 4 in true Mike Stefanik tradition. We're green and racing modified style here for the Napa Auto Parts Fall Final from Stafford.
And off to a great start is Chris Pastriak, being challenged early on by Doug Colby, and Doug Colby settling in behind the number 75 car.
Bonsignore moves into the 3rd spot, car number 51. Remember, Bonsignore has not visited Victory Lane here at Stafford in a tour-type modified. Matt Swanson jumps out of line, 4 cars run single file. But then they're stacked up 2 by 2, and Goodale looks to be the first to make the move on the outside lane.
And Bobby Santos dropping back, that is not unusual. That is usually his strategy, as he is fighting hard with Eric Goodale for that number 5 spot. Right behind him, Kyle Bonsignore. He started 10th and already has gained some positions.
Remember, Kyle Bonsignore, a year ago, this very event became what would be considered a long shot. But not a long shot anymore because he is a factor running just among the top 10 positions here. Meanwhile, it is the number X6 machine of Timmy Salamino, which is in a 3-car bid, running currently at the bottom of the field. Down as they rumble back off turn number 4 and work their magic back to the line.
And it is Pastriak who is leading by a whisker over Doug Colby. A lot of action in the middle of the pack, as it is Salamino who is being pressured, trying to maintain his position. And here is Pastriak as he is able to whiplash his way across the line to lead lap number 5.
Well, that's been happening. All of a sudden, Ronnie Silk, if you look a little further back, he's running at the bottom of the top 10. That's a purple and yellow machine, car number 85. Now, if you were with us at New Hampshire International Speedway, you remember that Ronnie Silk had a brand new Fury race car, and he was considered a factor running up front in the competition.
Here comes Colby underneath the 75 of Pastriak.
Lead change, first lead change, 6 laps in. Doug Colby moves to the front of the class. Back to the story on the Ronnie Silk machine. They brought out this race car. This is a car they ran early in the season and had a tremendous amount of success with it as well.
Craig Lutz in a battle as he picks up a position in car number 46. Up at the front, the drum major of the parade is Colby. Goodale in car number 58. He may be getting a challenge pretty soon for Bobby Santos in the 36. Silk is right there, and Lutz is right there.
Certainly is, and Lutz, of course, has been a huge factor in this one. Doug Colby, a 5-time champion of the NASCAR Whelen Modified Tour. He cut his teeth here at this half-mile facility, coming up through the ranks from the late models to the SKs and so forth with it. Bill Moran is the man that creates the magic. They have a little bit of a unique chemistry between those two. And Mayhew has been among the sponsors of that car in their championship quest as well. You look a little further back, Matt, to the bottom of the top 10, and you will see that there is a battle with Woody Pitkat. Now, Pitkat took over this ride.
He goes out of line right now to get by Sammy Remo, halfway there, and Woody has his foot in it.
some heads in New Hampshire also with an outstanding rookie run. And here comes the American sleeve-bearing car of Rudy Pitkat. Side-by-side racing as he picks up the spot, sets his sights next on Timmy Salamito. A little further back from that, we see Robbie Summers, the number 64 car, starting to thread the needle. Now we've got almost a 3-car bid. Matt, that's the bottom of the top 10. When you look at Rudy Pitkat, he keeps digging, and he gets down underneath Salamito, and right there with him is that number 22 car for Kyle Bonsignor. But that's not the only story, because we've got a gaggle of cars that are also trying to get to the front of this field.
2 for the price of 1 for Pitkat as he got by Salamito and by Ramo. And in the middle of that gaggle, it looks like that number 25 of a Carroll, and there is trouble for the 32 car, the Rovita car, and a car spins around in front of him, so we have havoc on the front straightaway.
And that is the
J.B.
34.
Thornton in the 34 was a car who spun around.
He certainly does. A very pleasant young lady. Down on pit road, Chase Dowling is in, the number 82 machine. Matt Galco is in. Anthony DeSella is in. And the 21 is in for Chuck Hosfeld. Let's go down to John Gates. John?
In and out for the number 55 car. They realize we're going to go green flag racing here real soon. DeSella's tough on the jacks. Looks like they're going to try to change that right rear on that car. Chase Dowling also right rear. He was loose, so a right rear tire change for the Chase Dowling car.
So, of the other cars, Anthony Nocella, along with the Barney machine, all heading back out of pit road. And Doug Colby is right up on the back of our pace car here with the Whelen lights ablaze. We've only had in 31 circuits 2 different leaders, the pole setter, Chris Pastriak, and of course, Doug Colby. Row number 2 is just as impressive, and we've still got a long way to go, Matt.
Matt Galco on pit road as they jack up the rear of that car and send it out in a hurry. So Galco should be able to stay on the lead lap. And that lime color, number 55, making its way back out onto the speedway.
One of the
Followed
Catalano
by
cars.
Timmy Catalano, and then Mark Buckeye and Gary McDonald.
Gary McDonald, one of the seasoned veterans. He's competed in a lot of these events. One of the nice little guys in the sport of modified tour racing. Lights are off on the pace car, dives to the center of the infield. Get ready, hold on to the edge of your seats because the ground's about to shake as we're back to green flag racing here at Stafford.
And Kirby getting the advantage as they whirlwind their way into the second corner. Now it is Pastriak trying to hold off that number 51 of Bonsignor. Bonsignor has done a lot of things. He's been unable to get into second until now. Bonsignor in the number 2 position.
He takes a completely different strategy and a completely different line. The Phoenix machine now moves into the runner-up spot. Who's the tail that wags the dog there? Well, it looks like it was going to be Matt Swanson. But all of a sudden, that move, well, it wasn't the right move. He'll drop back to the 4th spot. Chris Pastriak gives a tap to the back bumper. Lets Bonsignor know he's there. Then a little further back, Woody Pitkat continues to march using the bottom lane to the front of this field. He's down underneath Timmy Salamito in a side-by-side bid that currently is the bid for the 9th and 10th position.
And here is Pitkat. He had some power in the middle of the turn, and he is able to blast underneath Salamito for the time being. And now he's trying to clear that number 6X, but making things difficult. Craig Lutz, he was on the inside of Salamito. He retreats. There has been no retreat for Doug Colby as he continues to be the ringleader of the circus.
You know, if you put a stopwatch on your leader and then put a stopwatch on Bonsignor, you'll discover something that's always interesting. The second car on the clock is faster than the first place car. Doesn't seem like that could be possible, but that is reality because the speeds through the turns are sometimes different than the speeds down the straightaway.
A good battle in the fight for 10th. Here is Ronnie Silk as he dive bombs his way underneath Salamito like soda out of a shaken car iron, and Silk is able to complete the move.
Ronnie Silk has been very patient so far, but he knows that there is a lot riding on his finish here today. Silk has run this racetrack for a lot of years and had a tremendous amount of success here at Stafford. Meanwhile, a little further back behind them, we see a bunch of cars that have started to thread the needle. Patrick Emmerling, we haven't talked much about him, Matt. He's at the bottom of the top 20. Chase Dowling, remember he pitted earlier. He's come back to life just a bit. Anthony Nocella, the same can be said there.
And Chase Dowling tried to get underneath, and he was unable to do it. Now he goes around Emmerling in the 07. Let's see if he can make it stick. And the 82 for Chase Dowling, and he is doing a good job waltzing around that number 07 of Emmerling. 2 for the price of 1 for Dowling.
You know, Chase Dowling, when he gets into that zone, he becomes a real wheelman. There is no question about that. But
He got by Cipriano right after he got by Dowling.
car darts on the line down to turn 1 and hits at a ton. It is the 06 of Sammy Ramo, the highest qualifying rookie. Went down into turn number 1 into the 3 machine of Wade Cole.
So Kobe and Bonsignor, who have been adversaries for the last couple of seasons, going head-to-head on this sub-file restart, and so far, Kobe has been flawless on these restarts.
Certainly has, so here we go again. And here we are with the restart. Green flag is back out, and Bonsignor has a little extra oomph. But Doug Kobe continues to dig hard, but Justin Bonsignor takes over the lead. Leader number 3, car number 51. As Doug Kobe is now in a dogfight battle with Matt Swanson, Matt, as they come back to the stripe.
And Bonsignor picks up the bonus point. Kobe able to try to pull away from Swanson for the time being, and they are ganging up on the back bumper of Bonsignor as they are able to gallop off the corner. Kobe gets away from Swanson, and he is attacking Bonsignor.
There's no question about that. He's really starting to apply the pressure there. While that has been happening, all of a sudden, Ronnie Silk continues to pick up the pace just a bit, reeling in on the back bumper of Woody Pitcat. Robbie Summers is behind Timmy Salamito. Chase Dowling is there next in line. And then it's the 47 machine of Joey Lucicharo. Now, Lucicharo has come a long way from the back as well.
Chase Dowling trying to make a move in the 82 underneath Summers, heading into turn 3, and he executes the move brilliantly. Chase Dowling.
Chase Dowling has now picked up another spot, sets his sights on the Timmy Salamito car directly in front of him. That's the Mike Stefanik tribute car. Chase Dowling is among the movers and shakers now all of a sudden. I think he got an extra burst of energy drink when he came down at pit road. Remember, he put on a new right rear tire, so maybe that car had a stagger situation.
Well, right now he is trying to stagger the rhythm of Salamito. He went way up high to get momentum. A unique move by Dowling as he almost went into the paddock to get the advantage, and he gets by Salamito. So a great line by the Chase Dowling in the 82. He went up almost into the pit bleachers to make the move.
Certainly did. Now he has worked his way into the bottom of the top 10. Back up front, Justin Bonsignor is the leader. Doug Kobe looks to go to the outside. Bonsignor continues to guard the spot. Matt Swanson still setting in the 3rd position. And then in the 4th position, it's the number 46 machine. And that, of course, is Greg Lutz.
Kobe trailing by only a teardrop to Bonsignor. Kobe up high, see if he can make anything happen. Then they jackhammer their way down the straightaway, and Bonsignor is able to hold him off, but it's not easy because Kobe continues to nag him on the outside.
There's no question about it. Kobe is giving it his all. Up the hill he goes to the outside lane. Bonsignor tries to guard the spot. They come off turn number 4, and Bonsignor leads lap number 58 into the record books of the 150. Doug Kobe is a true champion. So is Bonsignor. And this is a title bout. There's no question about all of that.
And now, a little breathing room for Bonsignor, and here comes Kobe again. As he moves in, he is all over Bonsignor like a milk mustache, but it's Bonsignor who still has the upper hand. A little deeper in the field, we look at Chase Dowling. That car has some velocity, as right now it's trying to make a move against Silk, trying to squeeze his way underneath the 85 car, and he is not giving up.
Chase Dowling said yesterday he was so disappointed in how this car was running the half mile, but they did everything, threw even the kitchen sink at it, and it all seems to be paying off, because now all of a sudden, Dowling is considered one of the cars that has gained the most positions, seeing he went down on pit road, went to the back and changed to right rear tire.
He is currently in 8th place.
7th position currently held down by Woody Pitcat. That becomes the next target there. Then it's the 36 in the 6th position that is currently Bobby Santos. Back up front, Doug Colby decides to rest his efforts for a moment and pulls back into the tire tracks of our leader as Justin Bonsignor comes up on lap traffic down the back straightaway.
But Doug Colby tried to make a move on the outside. Now it looks like he will launch on the inside against Bonsignor. Let's see what happens down the front straightaway. Bonsignor able to protect his turf.
He certainly does, and he is doing just that, and it seems to be working in his favor. But we've still got a long way to go, Matt. We're not even at the halfway point. So things are starting to settle in, but the real story will be put in the second half of this event.
We have a three-way spirited battle here between Solomito, Summers, and Goodale. And momentarily, Summers got underneath Solomito. Solomito able to hold him back. Here comes Summers again with some momentum. Can he get the spot from Solomito? It looks like he can by about a teardrop. It is Robbie Summers picking up the spot.
Melissa Byfield drops off the pace and heads down on pit road. Eric Goodale also is showing a little bit of extra oomph as he continues to thread the needle and work his way back to the front of the field. Leader still remains Justin Bonsignor, the third leader of the event. Doug Colby currently setting in second. Running in the third spot is Matt Swanson. Fourth position will be the number 46 machine of Craig Lutz. And rounding out the top 5 will be the number 75 machine of Chris Pastriak. Then it's Santos, Woody Pitcat, Chase Dowling, and then it's Ronnie Silk to round out the bottom of the top 10.
And Goodale in a battle with Robbie Summers right behind the top 10. And Goodale able to put his foot down and keep his spot. Bonsignor trying to expand his lead over Colby. Right now he's leading by about the length of an ironing board, but slowly pulling away from the 2-car.
Certainly is, Matt, and of course, we're not sure if this is the strategy. You have to wonder what the crew chiefs are telling their drivers. Ryan Stone is the crew chief on the championship team of the 51. Bill Moran is the crew chief on the multiple championship team of Doug Colby. And then, of course, Old Blue with the youngster behind the wheel. And that, of course, is Matt Swanson setting very strongly and very comfortably in that third position.
A green flag pit stop for Timmy Catalano. So a serious issue there for the 45 car. And Colby able to get by Gary McDonald. And now, things are interesting. Here comes Bonsignor trying to go around Wade Cole. He does, and so does Colby.
Certainly does, and of course now they're coming up on lap traffic. That doesn't make the challenge any easier. Visually, and we're looking at the times, it appears that Woody Pitcat is wheeling in on his brother-in-law, Bobby Santos, with that number 36 machine. And Chase Dowling, he isn't about to be left out of that battle. We've seen Chase Dowling. He has got a completely different line map than anybody else at this stage in the event.
He likes to go up high in turn number 1. Now Pitcat might have room underneath Bobby Santos. So Pitcat is able to machine gun his way. Let's go to pit road.
Yeah, guys, Timmy Catalano going behind the wall. Seems to be something wrong with the rear suspension on that number 45 car.
So Timmy out of commission. Bonsignor continues to be the fastest blip on the radar screen.
Certainly does, Matt, and of course, we are halfway next time by. 75 laps will be in the record books. The leader of the halfway in the event will be car number 51, coming up on some pretty heavy traffic pretty soon as they come off turn number 4. At the halfway, it is Bonsignor over Colby, over Matt Swanson, over Lutz, over Pastriak to round out the top 5 positions. Then
Chuck Hosfield on the move as he is getting underneath Salamito.
Osfeld, remember, he had no practice in that race car whatsoever, Matt, as he was competing in the ROC event in upstate New York. Meanwhile, keep your eyes back to the bottom of the top 5, where the Pastriak number 75 is not as strong as it once was, and there, right there with him, is the 36 of Santos, the one machine of Woody Pitcat, and the number 82 car of Chase Dowling.
Leading by a knitting needle, it is Justin Bonsignor as he scampers off the 4th corner. Quite a gap between Colby and the 3 of Swanson. Now look at Woody Pitcat in that number 1 car. He starts to tighten things up in the battle between he and Bobby Santos.
Certainly does, and while that has been happening, all of a sudden, we see that Santos is starting to close up the gap ever so slightly on the Pastriak number 75 car, once the early leader of the event. The separation between those cars, the 75, the 1 machine, and that battle right there is about the same margin, Matt. It doesn't seem to change much at all, with Santos the meat in the sandwich there, and Dowling becoming another factor as well.
Andrew Muller was under siege, but he lets our co-leaders get by him. Justin Bonsignor has never won at Stafford Motor Speedway, but he is in a golden situation to change that around. Chris Pastriak, he has lost some of his ammunition as this race has gone on, and we'll see if either Bobby Santos or Woody Pitcat can take advantage of that.
Certainly will see that, and you can see it as you watch them parade around the racetrack. Car number 01 behind the wall out of the event. Meanwhile, back up front, you know, even though the leader, Justin Bonsignor, has been setting a blistering pace, Doug Colby almost appears like he's toying with Bonsignor because he is able to reel him in, close up the gap, and then he just kind of lays back just a bit and lets it all settle back in.
It looks like he can reel him in whenever he wants to. And right now, he is making that move as he reeled him in, and now he will retreat. So Doug Colby, I think he gives Bonsignor the look that he is there, and maybe at any given moment he can make the move to get back into the lead.
You know, Woody Pitcat's car seems to be loosening up just a bit as they come up on lap traffic. His next target is still Bobby Santos, the 3rd right in front of him, Matt, and Pastriak's car seems to be slowing just a bit. Now all of a sudden, just as we say that, Woody Pitcat seems to be closing in on Santos, and Dowling becomes the tail that wags the dog.
They cross the line, and it is definitely Woody Pitcat shrinking the advantage by Bobby Santos. So let's see what happens in turn number 3 as they get rid of all the lap traffic, and it is still Santos leading by a toenail over Woody Pitcat.
Continues to do a great job. He took a peek at the inside, now looks to the outside. When you can run with Santos here at Stafford, they are 2 brother-in-laws, believe it or not, and they are really, it's more than just a race, it's bragging rights at the dinner table for the fall Thanksgiving dinner. 87 laps now complete of 150 here at Stafford.
Colby trying to take advantage of the lap traffic that Bonsignor was in. There are still about 5 cars that he is going to have to navigate around. Opportunity for Colby as he starts to press to the back of the Bonsignor car, and lap traffic is up and friendly to Bonsignor.
There's no question about it. Lap traffic is heavy as they continue to work and parade their way around the lapped automobiles. Just as all of a sudden Doug Colby sees a little daylight to the bottom, there is Ken Heggie's machine, car number 18, directly in front of the leader. Meanwhile, while that has been happening, they go to the outside of the Buckeye machine, car number 52. Swanson says he don't want to be left out of the top 3 as he continues to follow the top 2 as they rumble off turn number 4 as it's 90 laps complete of 150 here at the half mile in Stafford Springs, Connecticut.
Bonsignor leading by a breadcrumb, and he is about to approach some more slower traffic. Dave Sazzarulo in the 83. Let's see how Justin handles this situation as he goes around Sazzarulo, and so does Kobe, and so does Swanson. Swanson has been the beneficiary of the battle through lap traffic. He has moved up into the top three. The top three, they can fit inside a test tube.
Certainly can. The same margin of first and second as second and third. Now I want you to look a little further back to the bottom of the top 10. You know why? Because Eric Goodale is starting to move in on that pack of cars, and his next sight becomes Chase Dowling, and in front of Chase Dowling is Woody Pitcath, and in front of him is Bobby Santos.
And Justin Bonsignor is able to swashbuckle his way around his cousin, Kyle Bonsignor. So does Kobe, and now Matt Swanson is going to try it. So the top three have pulled away, and Matt Swanson has done a great job over the last 5 laps in catching up.
Eric Goodale is closed up on the Chase Dowling machine, and that's at the bottom of the top 10. So Goodale is running a completely different line again. He's trying everything to break into that top 10 pack of cars. 94 laps now complete.
Passing flag given to Sazzarulo, so Dowling able to get by, and so does Goodale. Up at the front, it is still Bonsignor. Now he expands his lead by a little bit over Doug Kobe. So Bonsignor getting stronger as we approach the 100 lap mark.
We certainly do, Matt. 95 laps clicked off on the big board here at Stafford. And again, we see now Eric Goodale with a bonsai move down into the bottom of turn number 3. He goes around Chase Dowling with a bold, aggressive move. I think Eric Goodale in that GAF car is starting to work some magic.
And now the 19, Joey Cipriano, is the next car in line. And things are tight at the front of the field. Bonsignor can't get rid of Kobe. Doug Kobe is like the gum on the bottom of his shoe. And no matter what Bonsignor does, he can't scrape him off.
No, there's no question. He continues to hit his marks every time. We are now seeing the leaders come up on cars that are just out of the top 12 here in this event. One of the Catalano cars, Timmy Solomito's car, the Mike Stefanik tribute car, has suddenly become completely evil in this event. We are on lap number 99 when they come back to the line, Matt. We need the final 50, and what do you think is going to happen there?
I don't know, we have gone more than 60 laps without a yellow flag, as here comes Bonsignor being held up momentarily as he is able to get around. So that was tight for him to try to get by Solomito, and Bonsignor had a very difficult battle to get by the X6.
Certainly did, Matt, and of course that continued to be the battle that everyone was looking at as they head down the back straightaway. Doug Kobe, his spotter is Brian Sullivan, and of course he's keeping track of the times not only on that car but the leader as well. And it appears that Doug Kobe has decided that he wants to play, and he wants to play hard again, but just as that happens, Solomito just shakes him off like a dog who has fleas.
So Bonsignor cruises ahead of the number 2 of Kobe. Swanson is right there. Then we have some daylight between Swanson and Craig Lutz, who is running in the number 4 spot. And Lutz trying to battle his way through slower traffic. Pasternak is next. 4th caution.
Caution flag comes out of the field, and we are not quite sure.
Does he head towards you? All the leaders on the pit lane, slowly but surely making their way down into the turn 1 section of the pit lane. Doug Kobe will be one to arrive in his pit box. Also, Justin Bonsignor is in. And here's Kobe going to work on the right side of that car. Eric Goodale in for a second time. Ronnie Silk is in as well. For Goodale, it's a right front tire for Kobe, right rear tire for Ron Silk, and a right rear tire for Justin Bonsignor. John Gates.
Back out, gonna have 55 car off and underway. He had a right rear change on that. They had problems with the jack getting that machine up. Anthony Nocella, he's still on the jack. They had problems getting the tire on the number 92, and the Barney number 14's off and underway. He too taking on one tire. First out, Ben, Justin Bonsignor.
Yes, sir. Justin Bonsignor. Chris Pastriak was the second car out. Doug Colby, the third car. They're coming back down on pit road. Let's send it back down to our pit road reporters.
Boy, a lot of traffic, Ben.
Yeah, this is something we expected. A lot of right side tire change, whether it be the right front or the right rear. I expect much of the same here for the second stop for these teams. Justin Bonsignor hitting his marks. Doug Colby, actually they go over to the left side. A left tire for Justin. Right rear tire for Doug Colby, and a right front tire for Ron Silk on this second round of stops. Chris Pastriak also making the stop on the pit lane.
Matt Yalko, one of the quickest cars out once again. Matt should be restarting this race in pretty good shape. Also, once again, Anthony Nocella, they're going with the right front on that car. 26 car just goes by me with his second tire change. Also, the 47 machine, he's still up on jacks.
A look at the scoreboard tells the unofficial story. Chris Pastriak made it out of the pit area the quickest, and he will take over the number 1 spot. The 51 of Bonsignor is in second. The 2 car of Colby is in the 3rd spot, and then the number 07. But guess what? There's more action down at pit road.
For the 3rd time, Justin Bonsignor is in, and for the 3rd time, Doug Colby is in. Colby getting a left rear time. Justin Bonsignor, a tire. The big loser the last time was Matt Swanson, running in the top 5. Lost a lot of time on pit road and a lot of track position on the racetrack.
Tommy Catalino in for his 3rd tire, as well as, once again, Mark, make that Matt Yalko. Also the 18 car with his 3rd tire, and a good stop for Ken Hagee.
Wow. And the strategy, Ben, Chris Pastriak has decided not to change that extra tire yet. Whenever Bobby Santos goes into the pits, where he is now, you have to pay attention because he always has pretty good strategy, and he is known for his late race charges.
Now take a look at Woody Pitcat. All of a sudden, by his pit strategy work, he finds himself in the number 2 position. You look at the scoreboard, this is unofficial. The number 14 car of the Barney team is scheduled and is running in the 3rd position, and then the number 3 machine of Swanson, who had a little bit of a problem the last time into the pits, overcame all of that, and he currently is located in position number 4. Then we go to position number 5. Guess what? It's Doug Colby. Position number 6 is Justin Bonsignor. Position number 7 looks to be the 46 machine of Lutz. Position number 8 looks to be Eric Goodale. Position number 9 looks to be Chase Dowling. And position number 10 looks to be the 85. And that, of course, is Ronnie Silk. 109 up on the board.
So Rex Varney, who has been in the second half of the field for most of this race, will be restarting in 3rd. So some different strategy used by Pastriak, Pitcat, Varney, and we'll see if it pays off. Still some action on pit road, but most of the front runners have done what they are going to do, and now we are ready to hold our breath for the final 40 laps of the Napa 150.
There's no question about it. We are down to less than 40 when they fire the field back up. The lights are off on the pace car. Chris Pastriak, the early leader of the event, takes back the lead for the 2nd time. Woody Pitcat hasn't been there yet, but he's in striking distance. Car number 1 is looking for position number 1. Green, 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 and they're racing to the bottom of turn 1. Pastriak does a good job. Literally, Woody Pitcat diamonds the turn, up on the wheel and up on the outside. But all eyes are on Doug Colby. He's up to the 3rd position, and Bonsignor got shuffled further back at the bottom of the top 7.
Lutz moves into 4th in car number 46. And here comes Bonsignor, as Bonsignor is able to elbow his Barry.
We've got Goodale around down the back straightaway, and we've got a melee with 58 of Goodale.
Is into the back of Goodale. Anthony Nocella in the 92. He is perched on the grass.
The 19 is involved. and the number 18 of Heggie is involved. And it all started when we saw Goodale's car literally in a 45-degree angle. We saw position early in this event. We almost counted him out, Matt.
I think he needed some 5-hour energy after that long trip from Buffalo, but he is wired. In car number 21, let's go on to pit road.
Broken spindle on the 45 of Timmy Catalano. He's out for the day.
Heartbreaker for them, but right now the lights are off, and it's time to pick up the volume one more time as they are ready to get the green coming off turn number 4. Doug Colby's strategy might have paid off. Phil Moran has been calling the shots there, and the green is out.
Greg Lutz gets the jump on Colby.
Sure does. But what will happen off turn number 2 will become the crowning jewel of this one, and Lutz just motors away, and Bonsignor motors to the outside and almost has the number 2 position. At the stripe, Bonsignor back up to second.
One of the best restarts in the career of Craig Lutz, but 2 champions are behind him. Trouble for Goodale as that car is smoking, and so is Bonsignor looking for a way underneath Craig Lutz.
This time, when they come back to the stripe, 119 up on the board. Bonsignor is glued to the back bumper of Lutz as the top 3 cars start to string it out at the point. Here comes Chuck Hosfeld. Hosfeld up to the 4th position. Swanson up to 5. And as they work their magic, Ronnie Silk is also coming to the front of the field with Patrick Emerly.
Colby goes up high, looking for momentum. Crossover move coming up against Bonsignor, trying to sneak under, and Bonsignor will not allow that to happen. He has the veto power, moving up quickly to contend. Chuck Hosfeld, then it's Swanson and Dowling.
There's no question about it as they continue to battle. Those are the top 6 race cars currently on the racetrack. Down the back straightaway, leader of the pack still remains. Now here comes Colby again. Tucked the wheel down underneath, but Bonsignor slammed the door. All of a sudden, Robbie Summers, car 64, comes to a screeching halt, but now it gets fired back up, and it looks like we're going to remain under green. Down the back straightaway, it is still the number 46 in command, Greg Lutz. Out of Miller Place, New York, the Riverhead Building Supply machine is the leader, but the battle for second is the one they're all talking about.
And Lutz has been in this position before and has been unable to seal the deal. He is winless on the tour. Colby watching Bonsignor pull away. Bonsignor, the back bumper of Lutz is under siege as Bonsignor, he tries to torpedo his way underneath the 46.
He gives it his best, it just doesn't work. Here comes Colby. He's going to try down underneath Bonsignor. No room at the end this time. Those reservations have been canceled. Up to the outside. Here comes Colby. Meanwhile, Bonsignor tries a different line. Look a little further back. Swanson. And now, all of a sudden, Ronnie Silk is all over Chase Dowling. And that is a battle for the 5th, 6th, and 7th position.
And Hosfeld trying to narrow the gap between himself and Doug Colby in the fight for 3rd. Lutz swings it around the corner, down to the final 24 laps. Here comes Bonsignor, a little separation between he and Colby. So you got 2 champions going after Craig Lutz, who is looking for his first win.
There's no question about it, and it's not over with yet. There's heavy lap traffic just in front of the leaders. 127 of 150. Leader still remains the number 46 of Craig Lutz, the car that started in the 9th position in this event. Bonsignor, right there, still in second. Colby doesn't seem to have any extra oomph to be there. Close enough, but not enough to power on by.
Bucciacero goes down low, giving our triumvirate up at the front plenty of room. Colby's going to take another shot down low. And Bonsignor has too much velo for him to make a move. Rob Carr, Sazzarulo looked like he was going up high, but it is Lutz who's able to handle it and maintain his lead. Bonsignor able to gain some ground.
All of a sudden, here comes Ronnie Silk. He moves down, dives down low, underneath Chase Dowling. Ronnie Silk has come to life. Down the back straightaway, Matt. Silk and Dowling are side by side, but a lapped automobile forces Silk back 1 position here.
As that lap car was a detriment to Silk. Doug Colby has done everything but blindfold Bonsignor. He cannot get by him. And if Bonsignor and Colby are paying attention to each other, nobody is going to be paying attention to Craig Lutz.
Here
He
comes
loves to see that
Colby
battle.
again, Matt. He tries it to the inside. It just doesn't happen. Pulls it back to the outside. Colby's giving it his all. Lutz is still in command. Here comes Colby. He's got a nice run off the turn. But will it be for the good? No, it is not. And they're back looking at lap traffic once again.
Gary McDonald goes down low to open up the track for that number 47 to 46 of Lutz. Here comes Colby again. Down low. And every time Colby makes a move to get by Bonsignor and Bonsignor has to block him, that is to the advantage of Craig Lutz.
There's no question about it, and Lutz continues to hit his marks each and every time by. All of a sudden, right there, here he comes again. Doug Colby continues to reel in on Bonsignor. Bonsignor continues to shake him off. Meanwhile, Lutz throws the fruit of that as he continues to sneak away. Look a little further back. Swanson has got his hands full, and that, of course, is the battle for the 5th position. Right
Colby's
there,
got plenty of momentum this time, but not enough to get by Bonsignor.
can't do it, tries it, gives it his all. Lutz still in command, off the turn. 134, now 135. Now, we see that Ronnie Silk has moved by Chase Dowling. And also, Matt, you called it, here comes Bobby Santos and Woody Pitcock.
Once again, Colby gets about 1/3 of the way underneath Bonsignor before he has to retreat. And Lutz has expanded his lead over Bonsignor now to about the length of a bowling alley with 14 laps to go.
There's no question about it. They continue to rumble down into turn 3. Colby, again, right there on the back bumper. Bonsignor backs out of it just a bit. Back on the throttle. Colby right there. 137 now of 150. Meanwhile, Lutz continues to expand his lead. And again, there's no question about it, Matt. That Doug Colby has enough to catch Bonsignor, but not enough to make that move. But there's still 12 laps remaining.
He just can't make that Tasmanian Devil move that will spin him underneath the 51 car. And Lutz expanding, fattening that lead. Craig Lutz, this could be the biggest moment of his racing career, has never won a tour race. His dad said this weekend, if it's going to come, it would probably come at Stafford. This is where he drives the best. He has run a masterpiece, the restart of his life to get the lead, and now he is growing that lead against 2 of the best in the game.
Certainly has 10 circuits remaining, the final 10. 5 miles left in the competition. Lutz still the dominant car throughout the event. The dogfight battle of this one is Bonsignor and Doug Colby. That could be the setup for the final point race of the season as they rumble back to the line. Chuck Hosfeld in a zone of his own in the 4th position. Swanson up to 5, and Ronnie Silk has worked his way back up to the 6th spot.
And it is Lutz still in the spotlight as he screeches his way into turn number 4. Hosfeld in 4th, and at Swanson, Ron Silk has climbed into 6th with Santos 7th. But Craig Lutz, he is continuing to fatten that lead against Bonsignor and Colby. 2 champions are letting Lutz get out of their sight.
They certainly are, and there is nothing they can do about that, Matt, because
One thing they can do, pray for a yellow. And the only yellow that Lutz wants to see is on the Napa side. He doesn't want to see it on the starter stand.
there is less than 7 circuits remaining, and Doug Colby is settling back into that 3rd spot. Is he planning his strategy to make a move that would make him a factor? Because this time, when they work their way back to the line, Matt, there'll be 5 circuits to go. 5 laps remaining for Lutz in search of that very important and prestigious victory here at Stafford for the Napa Fall Final.
Remember, Doug Colby is looking at the big picture, the championship. He might be a little conservative here down the stretch, trying to protect his 3rd place turf, as he does not want to get into a melee. And Lutz continues to be the straight arrow in a field of crooked bows.
Certainly does, Matt, and is exactly what he's doing. If you put a stopwatch on the machine up front of Lutz, who started in the 9th position, you will see that his laps have not varied whatsoever since he took the lead. Countdown continues as Bonsignor still settling in for second, and Doug Colby setting back in position number 3, with Chuck Hosfeld might have been the underlying story of this event, coming in late from upstate New York, no practice on the automobile, and setting in the 4th spot currently.
2 to go for Craig Lutz. And he is 8 turns away from the biggest moment of his racing career. Slower car in front of him. Let's see how he handles it. He goes to the outside to get by Wade Cole as he is able to whirlwind his way out of turn number 4. Craig Lutz, 1 lap away from victory.
There's no question about it. Lutz goes down to turn number 1 for the final time. He hits his mark at the bottom of the racetrack. Bonsignor isn't even close in second, and Doug Colby is setting there in third. Final time through turn number 3, off turn number 4. Craig Lutz has done it. He will win the Napa Auto Parts Fall Final here at Stafford.
It will be Bonsignor in second and Colby third, but for the first time in his racing career, Craig Lutz has won on the Whelen.
About what good times we had. Every day was a Saturday, 'cause I ain't got a thing to do. Have a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time all night. That's right. That's right. I got some cold shit on some ice. All the fellas coming, gonna drink us a beer tonight. Try to find me a girl or two. I hope you find me a redhead, 'cause I've never been a one, but I bet it'd be a good time. That's right. Just won't have a good time.